When you shop at KTA Superstores, you're part of our family, helping to sustain our island community. You're supporting a local business, proudly serving Hawaii Island since 1916 and helping your friends and neighbors too. When you buy our exclusive Hawaii-grown or manufactured Mountain Apple brand products, you promote local pride and sustainability. That's something special. Aloha, e komo mai. You're someone special every day at KTA.
Welcome back to Vulcan Gymnasium. We are about a minute away from the second half of a very good basketball game here in Hilo, Hawaii. UH Hilo leading at the break 36-29, but we only had a little separation there right at the end of the half. Prior to that, nobody led by more than 4 points until the Vulcans closed the half on a 15-4 run. Tate Jones with 11 points to feed that run. He leads all scorers right now for UH Hilo, but as you heard assistant coach Jamison Montgomery talking about, also key inside Sasha Vuksanovic, whether he scores or not, anytime they're able to get the ball inside to him, whether he's going to make a move to the hoop or throw back outside is really key for the Vulcans offense. And of course, beating the press. Talked about that with Chaminade. Their press is lethal, full 90 feet of pressure applied by the Silver Sword. So we'll see how Vulcans handle that in the second half. 36-29. We'll switch ends, of course. If you're just joining us, Vulcans in their home whites with red and black trim. Chaminade with their road blues, and they will get the ball to start the second half. Head coach for Chaminade, Eric Bouvard, in his 10th season. He's taken his team to 3 NCAA tournaments. They lost 4 of their top scorers from a year ago. Still very, very good this year. The leading player, Tyler Cartano, which was one of the top players in the league last year in the Pac-West, for sure. And picked 5th in the preseason poll. They're finishing 4th in the standings last year. Here's Kramer inside, spinning with Vuksanovic on him. Nice entry pass to Storms, but Storms' shot was blocked. Gets his own rebound. Outside to Amaral R3, his shot blocked by Graves. Here's Kramer with the shot in the paint from about 10. And after all that, Chaminade finally gets 2 points. 36-31. Tate Jones gets the ball. He'll bring it up against Kramer. No, he'll give it up to Williams. Williams across the 10-second line. Chased by Villa. Back pass to Vuksanovic. Shot no good. Gets his own rebound. Put back no good. Third time is a charm for Sasha Vuksanovic. 38-31. Here's Villa. Tries to get it to Amaral R3, top of the key. Cannot. Now we'll give it up to Storms. To Young. Bounce pass just off the block to Sawyer. Storms guarded by Tate Jones. Storms will start to drive in. Has it swatted away by Jones. Now he'll fire up a 3. Bangs hard off the glass. No good. Vuksanovic with the rebound. Credit that defensive stop to Tate Jones. Very quick hands. Here's Williams. Gets by Villa. Shot no good. Fouled on the drive by Josiah Villa. Vulcans will take it out of bounds. Might have mentioned this before. Josiah Villa, grandson of former Chaminade Athletic Director Bill Villa, who just retired recently. Congratulations, Bill. But Josiah also the brother of Telrin, who signed with UH Hilo, but is on a missions trip right now for 2 years before he comes back to campus. Here's Williams on the drive. Runner in the paint. It's good. Darren Williams with the basket. 9-point lead now for UH Hilo at 40-31. Quickly back the other way. Here's Storms. Got some space inside. Blocked from behind by Jordan Graves. To Williams. Leaner inside from 15. Tate Jones good. Vulcans on a roll here to start the second half. Baskets by Vuksanovic. Williams, Tate Jones. And whistle and a foul going to be on the Silver Swords, as they'll make wholesale changes. Checking in for Chaminade is DeRay Seamster. Also Malik Parsons as well comes into the ballgame for Chaminade, and I believe number 11, Garrett Segrin as well. So we'll give it to Villa. Villa chased by Williams, drives in, bounce pass inside, ball skitters back out. Somehow how, some way. Kramer with it now. Back out top, and they'll start again. Parsons to Kramer. Kramer drives, leans in against Vuksanovic. Left-handed shot, no good. Great defense by Sasha. Here comes Darren Williams back the other way. Lob pass. Tate Jones can't quite handle it. Pass got there a little bit before him, maybe. Up ahead, ball stolen by Williams, picked up by Thompson. Back the other way. Fast pace right now. Pass goes inside to Vuksanovic. He spins. They're going to call an offensive foul on Sasha Vuksanovic for clearing out. So second foul on Sasha as we get a moment to catch our breath here. 42-31, UH Hilo with the 11-point lead. Villa out, checking back in for Chaminade is actually for the first time is number 0, Nathan Pickett. Redshirt freshman out of Atlanta, Georgia. 6 feet tall. Williams guarding him right now. Here's Segrin. Out top to Kramer. Parsons. Back around to Kramer. Kramer will fire up a 3. This one is going to rattle around, not stay. Rebound pulled down by Chaminade. Now a whistle. And the foul's going to be on Jordan Graves. So Chaminade will get the ball. Third team foul for UH Hilo in the first 3 minutes. Graves will come out. Stephen Hubble will check in for him. Inbound duties go to Pickett. He'll go outside to Segrin. Three-pointer is good. So assist to Pickett. Three-pointer to Garrett Segrin. And now, near steal. Vulcans get it back, though. Williams will bring it up across the 10-second line with a couple of seconds to spare on the 10-second clock. Williams intended for Jalen Thompson, picked off by Segrin. Segrin will bring it up. He'll fire up another 3. This one's going to be in and out, no good. And Vuksanovic grabs the rebound. Tate Jones makes the catch, now gives it off to Williams. Williams across the 10-second line, picked up by Pickett. Williams gets a pick. Back out top now to Tate Jones. Across the way, Jalen Thompson. Inside Vuksanovic, doubled up. Sasha spins in, dishes out. Hubble back out top. Williams, three-pointer, good. Three-point basket, Darren Williams. Terrific ball movement by the Vulcans. 45-34. Segrin, Kramer, jumper right side, good. In front of the three-point line, but from about 15 feet. 45-36. Vulcans get the ball inbounded. Tate Jones waits for the traffic to clear and now gets it to Williams. Williams gets a pick, has some space, drives in, steps back, three-pointer, in and out, no good. Flying in for the rebound is Seamster. Seamster will bring it up himself. The pass behind him, and the foul will be drawn by Malik Parsons. Fouled from behind, I believe, by Stephen Hubble. That will take us to our first media timeout of the second half. 15:06 to go. Vulcans 45, Swords 36. Back after this.
Power up, go pro at Subway for double the protein on footlong subs and the new protein bowls. And if you want to go pro like Marshawn, don't let anything get in your way.
Here we go.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. What's up, Alice?
Hey, Marshawn.
Good call. Go pro and get double the protein for just $2 more on your favorite sub or new protein bowl. Subway, eat fresh.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Vulcans up 45-36. They scored 4 possessions in a row to get off to a good start here in the half. Sasha Vuksanovic, Darren Williams, Aniwa, Tate Jones, and And then Williams with a 3. Sorry, in between that was a 3-pointer by Seagrid. The Vulcans with a 9-point lead. Chaminade basketball. Nathan Pickett looking to inbound. He'll go out top to Storms. Now back to Pickett. He'll fire up a 3 left side, no good. Vuksanovic grabs the board. He'll give it off to Hubble, who will bring it up across the 10-second line. Hubble to Jalen Thompson. Thompson inside Ethan Jeter. He'll square up. Jumper from 15, and he was tipped on the elbow by DeRay Seamster. So 2 shots coming now for Ethan Jeter. So Jeter on the season at the free throw line. It's 5 of 8, 62%. First shot is good, nothing but net for Jeter. Freshman from San Ramon, California. First baskets of the game, I believe. Confirmed, yes. First points of the game for Jeter, and he'll go 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Lead is back to double digits at 47-36. Roman Young bringing it up across the court, chased by Darren Williams. Young spins, pass to Seamster, back pass to Parsons. Parsons leans in, banks it home. Malik Parsons with the basket, 47-38. Parsons 6'3", 190, very athletic, out of Wenatchee Valley Community College up in Central Washington, originally from San Diego. Hubble trying to get it inside. He does, just to Vuksanovic, just off the block, backing in, doubled up, left hand. It will stay. Soft touch, Sasha Vuksanovic. 49-38. Ball almost died once it hit the rim and then eventually fell through. Nice touch. On the drive, foul by Hubble. And Malik Parsons will be the recipient of that foul, but I think it was before the shot. So Chaminade will take it out of bounds. 49-38 is our score. Chaminade basketball. Armorall R3 back in, Kevin Kramer back in. Checking into the ball game for the first time for UH Hilo. Stephen Hubble out. Checking in, number 10, Anthony Haskett. 5'10" senior out of Walnut Creek, California. Redshirt last year for UH Hilo. Inside, the shot pass goes, to Sawyer Storms. He is fouled. He'll have 2 shots coming. I think it's on Vuksanovic. If so, that's his 3rd. Team foul number 6. 2 shots coming for Sawyer Storms, 6'7", sophomore, Idaho Falls. First shot off the front of the rim, no good. Transfer from Southern Idaho. Second shot coming for Storms. It is on its way and good. So 1 of 2 for Storms, 10-point game at 49-39. Vulcans beat the press again. Williams to Apelli, or Apelli to Williams, back to Apelli. Apelli guarded out top by Kobe Young from Honolulu, Kamehameha Kapalama. Here's Apelli on the drive. Tries to just back out, but it's stolen by Young. Up ahead, Kramer will lay it up and in. No, it's blocked from behind, but 2 points. Goaltending to Ethan Jeter. So 2-point Swords, 49-41. Again, Vulcans beat the split. Williams to Apelli. Two Hawaii players matched up there with Young, or with Kobe Young and Apelli. Here's Jeter at the other end, leaning in, creating space and getting the basket. Lead back to 10. Jeter with 4 points. Young, Armorall R3, inside now to Kobe Young. Cross-court pass to Kramer. Remember, Kramer can shoot from 3. Takes it to the top of the key with Jeter on him. To Storm, still out here on the perimeter. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Long 3 is good by Kevin Kramer. What did I just say? He can bomb it in from downtown. Big 3 for Chaminade. 51-44. Williams Guarded by Young. Number 1 against number 1. Jeter. Apelli left side. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Skip pass off the block to Vuksanovic. He'll back in and loses the basketball. Storms will come up with it. Here comes Chaminade in the break. They've got numbers. Kobe Young leans in, bangs it home. Offensive foul. They're going to wave it off. Setting himself up in the paint. Kiyai Apelli draws the charge. And so UH Hilo will get the ball back as Sasha Vuksanovic comes out of the game. And Niwa Tate Jones back in for UH Hilo. Also, Kobe Young comes out for Chaminade. Eric Bouvard arguing his case. That was one that could have gone either way for sure on the charge call. And now as Apelli trying to get the ball inbounded to Tate Jones, pushing a little too hard from behind with Sawyer Storms. Team foul number 4 on the Swords. Vulcans, by the way, have 6. 12-10 to go in the second half. Inbounds pass will go to Tate Jones and then back to Apelli. Apelli will bring it up against Armor All Arthery. 12 minutes even to go in the ballgame. Vulcans by 7. Apelli to Tate Jones, left side, guarded by Kramer. Tate Jones calls Williams out to get the ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Williams drives, steps back, three-pointer. They're going to say traveling, no good. Shot did not go anyway. And that will bring us to media timeout. 11:44 to go. Vulcans 51, Swords 44, back in 60 seconds.
Have a great day.
You ready, babe?
Yep.
How do you become America's best-selling brand?
Go, go, go. We've got room.
You make it for those who are running a bit late, run into a little trouble, or might just be running low.
Alexa, tell Starbucks to start my usual order.
So that the morning routine stays routine. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
51-44 is our score. The Vulcans have led by as many as 11 points here in the second half. Most recently, though, a three-pointer by Kevin Kramer cut the lead to 7. That's where we're at right now, 51-44. But after a first half where nobody led by more than 4 until towards the end of the half, where the Vulcans put up a 7-point lead, they pushed that out to 11 here on 3 different possessions. Chaminade now with a chance to cut this margin to 5, make it a 2-possession game. Roman Young will bring it up against the guard of Anthony Haskett. Hands off to Armor All R3, back to Young. Ball tipped by Haskett, stolen, picked up by Jeter. Jeter back pass to Haskett. Haskett will go all the way out top to Williams. Now dish back to Tate Jones. Three-pointer on the way. It is off the mark, no good. Rebound to Sawyer Storms. Tate Jones with the tip, able to reach back in, but they're going to say he grabbed as well. And that will now send Chaminade to the free throw line. So 1+1 coming for Isaac Amaral Arthery. 27 points earlier this week in a loss to Hawaii Pacific. And Arthery today right now with 9 points. 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point range, and 2 of 2 at the free throw line. 11 points for Kramer, by the way, leads Chaminade. Free throw, the all-important first one on the way, in and out, no good. Tate Jones with the rebound. Tate Jones now with 7 rebounds in the ballgame for UH Hilo to go with his 13 points. Here's Williams, top of the key, being chased by Armour R3. Back out top to Tate Jones. Inside to Jeter, guarded by Kramer. Jeter will spin, right side, go up strong and bank it home. Good, solid move by the freshman, Ethan Jeter. Good second half for Jeter with 6 points. 9-point lead on the drive. I think it was Villa. No good. Putback is good by Kramer. 53-46. Pelly will bring the ball up against the guard of DeRay Simpster. Greg Walter getting set to check in for UH Hilo. Here's a Pelly. Now guarded by Kramer. Crossover dribble twice. Skips it in the corner. Back out top to Williams. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Williams was trying to give the ball back to Apelli, but he wasn't ready and went out of bounds. Turnover, Vulcans. Greg Walter will check in for Ethan Jeter. Good minutes from Jeter off the bench. 7-point game. Just about the halfway point of the second half. There's Villa driving, handing off. Back to Villa, inside now to Kramer, and it's taken away again by Tate Jones. So quick, so fast, long arms. Williams, coast to coast, will lay it up and in from the left side. 55-46. Jones, quick hands. Caused that play. Inside the pass goes to Seamster, who gets around Williams, off the glass and good. DeRay Seamster, 55-48. Williams guarded by Seamster. Gets a pick from Tate Jones. Back to Aniwa. Spins, loses the basketball. Picked up by Armour R3. Crossover dribble. Cross-court pass to Villa. Down in the corner it goes to Parsons. Parsons will take a baseline and jam it home. Parsons makes it a 5-point game. 55-50. Drives the baseline. One step, two-handed jam. 9 minutes to go. 55-50. Tate Jones, top of the key. Cradles, drives in, off the glass, no good. Walters fights for the rebound, but has it taken away. Here comes Chaminade on the break. Parsons spins, draws contact. Foul will be called on Apelli. So 2 shots coming for Malik Parsons. Fourth foul on Apelli off the bench. And 2 shots coming now for Malik Parsons. Parsons has 10 points in the ball game. First trip to the free throw line. First shot is good. One more coming for Malik Parsons. Four-point game. Parsons can make this one. We're in a one-possession ball game. First time in a while. And he'll hit it. Get them both. 55-52. Full court pressure, of course. Jalen Thompson comes to catch the pass. Now gives it back up to Williams. Williams guarded by Villa. This is Hubble. Skips it inside to Thompson. Bodies flying everywhere. Thompson waits for it to subside. Banks it home off the glass. First points of the day for Jalen Thompson. 57-52. Villa, 18-footer, good. 57-54. Remember, Chaminade most comfortable normally in a high-scoring game. There's a foul, a push on DeRay Seamster, but just the 5th team foul on Chaminade. The game where the Vulcans beat them on their own court, it was a defensive battle at 69-68. I would say we're somewhere in between that and the 97-76 game that the Vulcans lost. Chaminade won at McCabe. 57-54, 8 minutes to go. Here's Williams, top of the key, between the legs. Lob inside off the block to Sasha Vuksanovic. Back outside, Walter. He'll give it right back to Sasha. Sasha spins, has it slapped away. Ball's on the floor. Chaminade will come up with it. Coming out of the scrum is Segrin. with the basketball. It's slapped out of bounds, but it will be Chaminade ball when we come back after this timeout. 7:45 to go. UH Hilo 57, Chaminade 54. Back after this.
When you shop at KTA Superstores, you're part of our family, helping to sustain our island community. You're supporting a local business, proudly serving Hawaii Island since 1916 and helping your friends and neighbors too. When you buy our exclusive Hawaii-grown or manufactured Mountain Apple brand products, you promote local pride and sustainability. That's something special. Aloha, e como mai. You're someone special every day at KTA.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
(57-54), Vulcans lead the Swords. Hello, everybody. I'm Russ Blunt, Jeff Hahn up top. Thanks for watching and listening here this afternoon. We got a good one. Knew it would be. Same two teams will square off tomorrow at 12 noon Hawaii time. So 2 p.m. on the West Coast. And then you can figure it out from there. I'm not going to venture to say what time that is in Australia or New Zealand, where I think we have listeners, or in Denmark, maybe even. Chaminade with a player from Denmark. But we'll be on 12, or excuse me, I said noon. It's 3 o'clock here. Noon is the women's game, men's game, 3 o'clock. Stand corrected. Offensive foul on Chaminade. Team foul number 6. So one more foul, and well, actually any foul from here on out will be shooting free throws on either side of the court. Hubble gets it inbound to Williams. Here we go, 7:35 left. 3-point lead for UH Hilo. To Jordan Graves. Graves gets it inside to Vuksanovic, just off the right block. Sasha backs in, doubled up, spins, cross court. Williams, 3-pointer left side, good, nothing but net. Darren Williams, now he'll get the steal. Nope, they're going to say it went off of Williams out of bounds with a big 3-pointer for Darren Williams. 60-54, 6-point lead for the Vulcans as Kevin Kramer checks back in. Sawyer storms out for Chaminade. Here's Villa, chased by Williams. Got to have a step on him. Now back pass. Down in the corner to Parsons, out top. Kramer, he can fire up the 3, misses that one. Slapped out, Hubble comes up with it. 2-on-1 break. Hubble to Walter, left side, good. Assist, Stephen Hubble. Basket, Greg Walter. 62-54. Back-to-back baskets here by UH Hilo, including a 3-pointer by Darren Williams. Here's Kramer. Parsons on the way with the 3. No good. Walter with the rebound. Big rebound and a basket off the bench for Greg Walter, 6'6" senior who transferred here from Barstow Community College out in the Southern California desert. Vulcans right now with 4 California players on the floor. There's Walter, jumper, feeling it, got it! 16-footer, Greg Walter, back-to-back baskets, and it's a 10-point game. 64-54, under 6 minutes to go. Long 3-pointer, that one's off the front of the rim, no good, ball on the floor. Fight for it between Hubble and Parsons. Jump ball. Possession arrow points to UH Hilo. Good fight for the ball by Hubble, and it pays off. The Vulcans get the ball back. UH Hilo with Hubble on the floor, Williams, Graves, Walter, Vuksanovic. Knocked out of bounds by DeRay Seamster. Hubble will try again. Hubble will go up ahead to Graves. Graves sprints up the court. Dribbles back out top to reset while he's chased. Now gets it to Williams. 20 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Here goes Darren. He'll drive all the way in. Back pass to Hubble. I don't know if it was tipped and went off of Stevens' hands or not. Anyway, out of bounds. Chaminade basketball. Josiah Villa gets the play from Coach Bavard. Calls it. Still with the basketball. Ball goes inside. Kramer, spin move. Push shot, good. Pretty move from Kevin Kramer. 64-56. Graves catches the inbounds pass. Will bring it up the court against Arthur. Armorall Arthur. Jordan Graves to Vuksanovic just off the right block. Cross-court course, wide open is Hubble. His shot no good. Long rebound comes down to Storms. Same play as before with Williams. Williams hit it. Hubble's shot a little bit long. Pass in the corner. Kramer, three-pointer on the way, was pressured by Vuksanovic, but good rebound by Seamster. Seamster back out top. Armorall Arthur will take the three. It's on its way. It's good. Nothing but net. Isaac Armorall Arthur cuts it to 5. 64-59. 4.5 minutes to go. Williams, right side to Graves. Graves will drive. Got by Arthur. Right side. No good. Vuksanovic tips it into the corner. And Arthur able to pick it up. Great move. Ball just didn't fall. Williams has it, or strips it away from Villa. Williams will take it all the way in. Shot banks home. 66-59. Seamster thought about the three, will give it up to Kramer instead. He will take it, no good. Long rebound into the corner, run down by Storms. Chaminade will reset. Here comes Seamster. Back out top. Kramer, three-pointer, no good. Williams fights for the rebound. Grabs it away from Villa. Slow up the pace a little bit with 3:30 left. Vulcans by 7, 66-59. Three-pointer on the way. Williams in and out. No good. Rebound Kramer. Chaminade with the ball. Up ahead quickly. Laying it up and in. That's Seamster. Good pass. Seamster benefits. 3:07 to go. Vulcans by 5. Graves again slowing the pace a little bit. And a timeout going to be called by Vulcan head coach Caniella Iona with 2:50 to go. It should be a full timeout, and we'll take it. Score, Vulcan 66, UH Gila with the 66, Swords with the 61. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Power up, go pro at Subway for double the protein on footlong subs and the new protein bowls. And if you want to go pro like Marshawn, don't let anything get in your way.
Here we go.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. What's up, Alice?
Hey, Marshawn.
Good call. Go pro and get double the protein for just $2 more on your favorite sub or new protein bowl. Subway, eat fresh.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
(66-61). Vulcans ahead of the Swords. The tragedy is that you can't be here in person. I wish you could be. It's been a great one. Hope you've enjoyed the game and the broadcast. What a terrific year it would have been to have Vulcan fans in the stands, and I do believe we'd be packing this place for sure. Under this first-year reign of head coach Caniella Iona, along with assistant Steve Kinder and Jamison Montgomery. A good team, very fun to watch. Fighting right now for their lives. 5-point lead over Chaminade with 2:50 to go. Plenty of time left. Williams, top of the key. Picked up there by Kramer. A little bit of a mismatch momentarily. Williams now step back. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound to Sawyer Storms. Chaminade can make it a one-possession game with a basket here. Kramer at the left elbow. Didn't have a good handle on it, or I believe he would have taken the shot. Here's Parsons leaning in. Hard off the glass. Almost passed it to himself. Banks it back home. Malik Parsons with the basket, 66-63. Whistle and a foul on Chaminade. Going to be on Kevin Kramer. So we will walk back to the other end. That is 5 on Kramer. 2 shots coming for Tate Jones. I stand corrected. There's a big difference between 5 fouls and 1 foul. That's only 1 foul on Kevin Kramer. We'll take ourselves a 60-second break. I believe this is a media timeout. 2:15 left. Vulcan 66, Swords 63. Back after this.
Have a great day.
You ready, babe?
Yep.
How do you become America's best-selling brand?
Go, go, go. We've got room.
You make it for those who are running a bit late, run into a little trouble, or might just be running low.
Alexa, tell Starbucks to start my usual order.
So that the morning routine stays routine. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
3-point game. Vulcans lead with 2:15 to go. At the free throw line for 1+1 will be Aniwa Tate Jones. Been a fantastic freshman year through his first 6 games, 7 if you count the exhibition where he had a double-double against the University of Hawaii. It's 1 Achilles heel. It's been at the free throw line. 1 of 2 today, 62% on the year. Got to get this first one though, and he does. First one drops back to a 2-possession game. One more coming for Aniwa Tate Jones. Second free throw for the freshman. Gonna rattle around and stay. 2 big ones, 68-63. 5-point lead for the Vulcans as Parsons brings it up, guarded by Hubble. Parsons drives, go right by him and slams it home. Holy cow. One-hand jam by Malik Parsons. 68-65. That had some authority on it. Vuksanovic off the right elbow, guarded by Sawyer, spins, shot up and good, with Sawyer all over him, manages to drop it home. Sasha Vuksanovic, 70-65. Parsons, this time goes inside to Storms. Storms will back in against Tate Jones. Leans in, and Tate Jones got a piece of that one, partially blocked, gets the rebound, and goes up ahead to Hubble. Big stop for the Vulcans. 2-possession game. UHH has the ball with 1:15 to go. We're going to try and milk a little time off the clock here now with this possession at least, maybe more. 10 seconds on the shot clock, a minute to go game clock. Here's Tate Jones, drives in, leans in against Kramer, doesn't get it, ball batted around, Kramer will come up with it. Under a minute to go. 70-65, Kramer up ahead, has it slapped from behind by Tate Jones. He will be called for the foul. And Kramer will head to the free throw line. It should be 1+1. 1+1 coming for Kramer. Good shooter. First trip to the free throw line here tonight. He's got 15 points and 11 rebounds. Shakes his shoulders, couple of bounces. Free throw is on its way. It is no good. And Vuksanovic gets the rebound, then is fouled by Kramer. So we will walk back down to the other end. Second foul on Kramer. Kramer at 6'6", 220. Vuksanovic is 6'10", but the weight, it caps at 205. So interesting matchup inside. 30-second timeout. And I think we'll stay right here to be safe with 50.1 seconds to go. Vulcans leading by 5 with free throws coming. Well, I mentioned earlier, I haven't had a good chance really to explain the playoff situation this year because it's different than any year. So for one, it's different than any normal year. Two, the Vulcans haven't been a part of the conversation since probably 2005 when they did go to the NCAA West Regionals, got to the semifinals. So this year, because of the fewer teams in the country playing basketball, and especially the California Collegiate Athletic Conference opted out, they have combined regions. We're now with the RMAC as well. So at this point, there's 8 teams eligible for 6 spots. UH Hilo is one of them at 5-1. The other teams right now are Biola, Colorado Mesa, Colorado School of Mines, Fresno Pacific, Metro State Denver, Northwest Nazarene, and Point Loma. There'll be a new list that comes out in no particular order. That new list will come out next week, and then the final selection committee will make their choices on March the 7th. Right now, far away from that, we are Sasha Vuksanovic at the free throw line, in and out, no good. 70-65, Chaminade with the basketball. Down 2 possessions, 43 seconds. Young with the basketball. Now to Armorall R3. Gets a pick, gonna drive baseline. Dishes back out. Parsons, three-pointer, no good. 5'8" Darren Williams gets the rebound, and he got tied up, though, by Kramer. So possession arrow pointing towards Chaminade, so they will get the ball back, stroke of luck. And they quickly call a timeout to talk things over with 30 seconds left to go. So 30-second timeout again. We won't take a chance. We'll stay right here. But again, back to that scenario. Of course, the Vulcans have to win today. They would be really good if they won tomorrow, too. That would put them in a real good spot. But down the stretch, if the Vulcans in their 12 games can go at least 10-2, this is my opinion. They can go 10-2 minimally, they'll have a real good shot of getting in. Now that is barring some team getting red hot from the RMAC. But again, those records, Colorado Mesa at 14-1, Colorado School of Mines at 12-0. Those guys got to be in. Northwest Nazarene 7-1, they've got to be in. Point Loma lost yesterday for their first loss of the year, but you got to think they're pretty solid. And after that, it's going to be a dogfight for all these final spots. Good to be in the conversation there, that is for sure. Chaminade inbound, 30 seconds to go. 5-point lead for the Vulcans. Young finally goes out top to Kramer. Kramer, pull up, three-pointer, short, missed everything, out of bounds. But it's going to be Vulcan basketball.
Next play, let's go.
That was a rare bad miss for Kevin Kramer. Very good shooter. That one from the top of the key, one of his go-to spots, and it missed the rim completely. Hubble gets it inbounds to Graves, but it's stolen. Chaminade with the ball back. Kramer skips it in the corner. Armorall out 3. Back to Kramer. Trying to get shot off, cannot. Inside to Villa. Villa reverse, no good. Vuksanovic comes up with it. Now it's desperation time for Chaminade. They will have to foul. And credit the Vulcan defense there in a wild scenario. They're able to shut off Chaminade twice and get the ball back. So free throws coming for the Vulcans. And it's Darren Williams, just who you want at the free throw line. 80% free throw shooter and has been clutch late in a number of ball games this year for UH Hilo. If he can make both of these, it becomes a 3-possession game. Very difficult then for Chaminade. One at a time, though. First shot by Williams on the way. It is good. The all-important first one drops home for Darren Williams. One more coming. It's on its way. It is in and out, no good. So still a 2-possession game. 8 seconds to go. Villa will go coast to coast. Vulcans will let him go through. He'll drop it home. Chaminade quickly calls a timeout with 4.5 seconds to go. We'll stay here. Again, 4-point lead for UH Hilo. 71-67. It's a full timeout. Again, though, let's stay here. 4.5 seconds to go. 71-67. UH Hilo. Well, this has been a good one. Be sure to come back with us again tomorrow. Let me get that clear. It's a 4 o'clock tip Hawaii time tomorrow. 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock Pacific Coast time. Tomorrow our women start at 12. Oh, man, that's not even right either. 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock start time tomorrow. Go to the schedule, go to the website to make sure. Women start at 12, men at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Vulcans trying to push their win streak to 4. More importantly, trying to go to 6-1. Chaminade trying to snap a 2-game losing streak. In the all-time series between these two teams, Chaminade with a dominant lead at 69-45, and they had won 5 in a row until the Vulcans won this last game at the end of the month in January, 69-68. That snapped a 5-game losing skid to the Silver Swords, and UH Hilo hadn't won against Chaminade at McCabe Gymnasium in 10 years. So they got the monkey off their back there, trying to add more to it here. 4.5 seconds to go, 71-67. Hubble runs, gets it inbounded to Williams, fouled quickly by Villa. And again, it'll be Darren Williams walking down to the other end for free throws. 3.6 seconds left. Derek Williams trying to sew things up here. As we mentioned, very good free throw shooter. As he misses that one, that's of course, the jinx you're always going to get. He was also a very good free throw shooter last year at Chaffee. Second shot on its way, he'll get 1 of 2. 72-67. Villa will bring it up. Vulcans just trying not to foul. Villa will pull up. Three-pointer is no good, and the Vulcans win it. 72-67. UH Hilo improves to 6-1 on the year, 3-4 in the Pacific West Conference. Big win for the Vulcans, and they will head to the locker room, rest up, get a good night's of sleep, and come right back here tomorrow as well with another big one against the Chaminade Silver Swords. Well, let's recap how this one went. We hope to get Kaniela Iona on here before we sign off, but the first half, super tight. Nobody had a lead of more than 4 points until Chaminade had that at 25-21 late in the first half, but the Vulcans closed on a 15-4 blitz to go up at the end of the first half, 36-29. Aniwa Tate Jones had 11 points at the end of that first half, and the Vulcans a 7-point lead. They added to it. They led by 11 on 3 different occasions early in the second half, and then Chaminade started battling back. Chaminade would cut that margin to 3 points on a basket by Parsons. A dunk by Parsons would keep it at 3 at 68-65, but Vulcans got a big basket inside from Sasha Vuksanovic. Free throws in from Darren Williams down the stretch to win this one 72-65. Let's take a look here at the final numbers in this ball game. First, from a team standpoint, Vulcans with the final score in their favor at 72-67. Chaminade shoots 42% from the floor. UH Hilo at 52%. 3-point percentage, 4 of 22 for Chaminade. UH Hilo at 5 of 14. Free throw line, 7 of 10 for the Swords, 9 of 13 for UH Hilo. Rebounds pretty even. Chaminade with a 34-31 rebound average. I'll take a look at one more team stat, the turnovers here. Chaminade was 16 in the ballgame. UH Hilo with 18. All right, individually, first for our visitors from Chaminade. They were led this afternoon by Kevin Kramer's 15 points. 14 points each for Isaac Amaral Arthuri and Malik Parsons, 14 each for them. In the rebound category, 11 for Kramer, so he gets himself a double-double with 15 and 11. Excuse me. For UH Hilo, 19 points in the ballgame for 19 points for Darren Williams. Tate Jones with 15 and 12 points for Sasha Vuksanovic. In the rebound category, 11 for Vuksanovic, so he gets another double-double with 12 and 11. He has had a double-double every game this year except for one. 12 points in the ballgame for Vuksanovic. As I said, 15 for Tate Jones, 19 for Williams, 8 points for Jordan Graves, 6 each for Jeter and Walter, and then 2 points each for Apelli, Hubble, and Thompson. Leading rebounders, Vuksanovic with 11, 8 for Tate Jones. Leading assist maker with 4 was Sasha Vuksanovic here this afternoon. And so now we're joined head coach Kaniela Iona, who's getting his first look at the stat sheet. And Coach, you knew it wouldn't be easy by any stretch, but I have to think by keeping the score here in this digits, like when you won 69-68 in Oahu, that might be kind of the way you need this game to go to beat Chaminade.
Yeah, I don't know about need. It's just that's the game plan, you know. So the game plan is to take care of the basketball, which we didn't do a great job of tonight, but the main things were controlling the tempo and, you know, making sure we were trying to finish plays. Those were the two, you know, game plan thoughts that we wanted to focus on today, and I thought we did enough of a good job doing that to come out with the victory. And credit to Chaminade, they play hard and they play how they play. They got their style, and you know, they gave us trouble at times today.
Talk about, you've been through this once already, talk about playing a tough physical team like this on back-to-back nights, well, afternoons tomorrow.
Yeah. You know what? It's fun. It's fun. You know, win or lose, there's not much time to sit there and either celebrate it or agonize over it. You got to be ready to go, and you know, it's like tournament play. You know, so it's good. It's good learning experience for our men. You know, there's definitely things that we're going to have to do better tomorrow if we want the same result. You know, but yeah, we had some really good contributions from some guys today, and some of our starters, and then guys off the bench. You know, we had some good minutes.
Talked at halftime with assistant coach Jamison Montgomery. Talked about one of your game plans being able to get the ball inside to Sasha, because once you do, everything else kind of opens up. He's either just going to try and get to the basket, or he can dish it back outside. Seems like it's a little bit harder to get the ball to him in the second half. That's obviously part of their game plan too, is try to keep the ball away from him.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and they did a good job of that in stretches where they were, you know, a lot of help off some of our guys, trying to make it hard for Sasha, throwing 2 and 3 guys at him at times. So, you know, like I've said all week, this is it's a 5-man game out there, you know, and all 5 guys got to be ready for that. So, you know, I thought we had a few moments where when they really tried to take away Sasha, he did a good job of finding the open man. He was able to he led us in assists today, you know, so as well as rebounding. So, you know, that's a big part of what we're our success, is making sure that we can get him touches, and sometimes it's time for him to score, and other times he does a good job of finding the right man.
Not everything shows up in the stat sheet, but I want you to talk a little bit about Niwa Tate Jones on defense. His hands active. He's got his hands in on almost every play. And it shows here only 2 steals, but it seems like he's involved a little bit more than that on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's you know, he's just got he's got good instincts, and he's got great hands. You know, he has great hands. He gets his hand on the ball quite often. Had a silly foul there down the stretch, but you know, those things happen, and he'll learn from that. But part of that is just he's a player, and he wants to make plays, and you know, you need guys on your side that have that mentality that he has. So proud of how he was able to play today, both sides of the basketball.
You're 6-1. I don't know what you envisioned when you came in here, but it's been a long time since the Vulcans have been on the winning side of the record, much less to say 6-1 to start things off. I know you take it a game at a time, an hour at a time, a possession at a time, but how does it feel right now to be at this point at 6-1?
I'm happy for our guys. I'm happy for our administration. I'm happy for Hilo. You know, Hilo deserves to have a team that really competes, plays the right way. You know, the results are one thing, but it's really about going out and representing our athletic department, our entire student body, and our administration the right way every time we step on the floor, and then carrying ourselves with class and character off the floor. So, you know, we'll talk about records when this season's over. Right now, it's just we're taking care of what's right in front of us, trying to teach these guys and have them learn the ways to become a better team and a better player every time they get on the court. So, but it does. It feels good. Like I said, I'm happy for the guys. You know, it's a crazy year, and as I've said, we're just happy to be out here playing. We're so fortunate. We got a great administration that backs us up. We got a great town here, a great community. The Big Island is supporting us. We feel the aloha, and we're gonna keep giving it our all every time we touch the floor.
Packed house it is not tonight, but you can be assured that people across the way are enjoying the game and pulling hard for you, Coach. Congratulations. Go get some rest. Get ready to do it again tomorrow.
Thanks a lot. Mom, Dad, love you. Kelly, Kalei, Yolana, love you. Everybody, aloha.
Thanks, Coach. Again, the Vulcans win it today, 72-67. Not easy, of course. Didn't ever expect it would be. And we appreciate the time, Coach Iona coming to talk with us afterwards. Again, we'll be back here. I feel like I need to say it because I screwed it up so many times. 3 o'clock tomorrow for the men's game. I'll be on the air at 12 noon with the women's game as well. Vulcans against the Silver Swords again. So the playoff hunt continues for UH Hilo. They stay alive with another victory, now 6-1. On the season with a big victory over Chaminade, and those have never come easy over the years. Good win for Coach Iona and the Vulcans. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be on the air about 10 minutes before game time. Again, Vulcans win it over the Silver Swords, 72-67. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for watching University of Hawaii at Hilo Vulcan Athletics. Go to our website for schedules of upcoming games, team rosters, statistics, and video coverage. HiloAthletics.com